Hey everybody, I really wanted to do a quick intro to how to embrace change, because this is something that I know I really struggled with in my younger years. To get to the spiritual side of life and learning to get into the flow of it was your willingness to learn, embracing difference, and listening. Now, that's just a quick summary of how to embrace change, but listening isn't always listening to others. I also mean listening to life, listening to what's actually going on. Everyone can realistically become a very spiritual person, everyone, because as I believe everybody is a spiritual person, they just don't really know it just yet. Willingness to learn. Now, everything is a school, from life itself as a school, nature is teachers, people are guidance. Everybody plays a part to your story, everyone. So for me personally, listening happens on many different levels. If you've got people that don't listen to you, well, life will listen to you. Okay, so if you're willing to say, well, no one's listening to me in my life, that I know that's what I did. I cut a lot of people away that don't listen. You really must learn that listening happens on many different levels. Listening out for so many clues and opportunities. Opportunities may not always present themselves in what you think an opportunity is. So learning to listen to life itself is really important, and that's how you embrace change, especially to the spiritual side of life. So that's your willingness to learn, embracing difference, and learning how to listen. Learning how to listen is really, really difficult for some people. I think because they struggle having a voice. So if you don't have a voice, you'll struggle to listen. So for me personally, that's just a quick summary of how to embrace change. I know a lot of people struggle with this. And if you are going to choose identity change and incorporating that spiritual side of yourself to find your purpose and to find something more meaningful for you, it is realistically your willingness to learn, embracing difference, and listening. Listening is so important. I think if you listen to others, you have such great relationships. And if you listen to life, there is so much to learn. Everything is teaching you so much in life. We get a bit overwhelmed, and we think because we go to primary school, university, high school, that we know it all. It's only just the beginning, really. I tend to think they don't teach you this side of life because of just how we've evolved. So and realistically, not having a holistic view of life, I tend to think that's another reasons why. So how to embrace change to the spiritual side of life is your willingness to learn, embrace difference, and really learning to listen. And I'll break listening down later. It's just how to embrace change. How do I actually embrace it? And you've got to be ready for this. So embracing difference is going to be challenging for you, because for me, embracing difference was hard because I was trying to fit in and I didn't even know what I was fitting into anymore. So embracing difference, everybody changes everyone to a certain extent. So even you listening to this will change the way how you feel about this. So difference is fantastic to have in your life. I tend to think the more difference I have, the more fun I have in life. I tend to not want to fit in anymore. And listening to others was something that I learnt the hard way. And listening not only to myself as well, you've got to listen to who you truly are and say, well, this is me. If you don't like it, I can't do anything for you. So learning to listen is a very, very, very important aspect of the spiritual side of life. And I'll break it down later, but listening is really important. So that's a quick breakdown of how to embrace change.